already know we got that full moon in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Full moon represents a big ass belly with a baby in it. But of course, when we talking the moon, transiting and doing this 360 all over the sky, all over the universe, the innerverse, the outerverse, the multiverse. We talking about a lady with a bunch of millions and trillions worth of things of spirits. You know what I'm saying? And of course, every time it's a full moon, it always rains. When it rains, it pours. But understand and understand, on full moons, this is the time to release. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to sit back, relax. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for all the fruits and labors and hard work and dedication that you put time towards. You know what I'm saying? This is basically mutable earth. You know what I'm saying? Being able to adapt to ways of thinking, being practical, and of course, being of service to someone. You know what I'm saying? AKA logical perspectives. Now, understand and understand, full moons, you can die. Full moons, this is basically death experience. You know what I'm saying? When a lady is pregnant, you know what I'm saying, her water breaks, so it rains. So of course, this is the frequency vibrations and energetic forces that's basically being rained down. You know what I'm saying? The moment in time you put time and energy into a thought, a feeling, and emotion, these things become a spiral. It keeps doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's moving, it's contracting and expanding, expanding and contracting. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it gotta come down to density. So now I'm saying with this full moon in Virgo, this is a time to release. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's gonna be a hard time for certain zodiac signs. You know what I'm saying, especially if you got misunderstandings, especially if you're going through learning processes and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying, these are circumstance situations that you gotta like learn how to play towards too. And of course, the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in motherfucking Virgo. Opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's a full moon, so you always gonna get the opposites. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now with this being said, we about to run down the houses and we about to get into these pursuits. So if you got Virgo in your first house, you're gonna basically be analyzing the details of your personal routine. Try not to put too many heavy emphasis on these categories because it can create catastrophic events because you're gonna be dealing with a whole lot of misunderstandings when it comes to your personalities, personal issues, and personal circumstances and situations. Sit back and chill. When you got it in the second house, now I'm saying you're gonna basically be dealing with value routines or things you was basically in a routine about or a constant manner about. Now I'm saying you can have the gift or the curse. Now I'm saying the gift is basically sit back into your fruits and labors, or the curse can basically be you playing into circumstances and situations, allowing these things can be took from you. Because remember, it's a full moon. These things can be taken away from you quicker than you expect. So try not to put too many heavy emphasis in that area. Third house is basically your surroundings and circumstances, situations. You may be getting into pursuits, arguments, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying. Try to stay out of your surroundings, you know what I'm saying. Retreat from that area and try not to give too many details into these locations because these things can create catastrophic events. You know what I'm saying? You may have been too curious and got too curious and got your shit into somebody else's full moon scenario and your ass can die. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show with the third house. That play with guilty by association. Be careful you associate with, especially if they ain't on your frequency, riding that current higher C rate. Fourth house. You know what I'm saying? This is private routine dealing with your feelings and emotions, and of course your family matters and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Family members can be on the wrong side, or you could be on the wrong side. So be aware of these things. Learn how to retreat and release, because especially knowing that this is the house where the motherfucking moon is at. So you want to make sure you retreating from anything. Learn how to release, get back. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too many routine into your family or your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to release. This way the bubble won't get too big, and you ain't playing in that role of attracting something that you don't want to attract. Fifth house, you're gonna be dealing with routine expressions and things of that nature. Try to make sure you ain't putting too many emphasis on these things. You know what I'm saying? Because this is basically the other structure. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this is the house where the sun is at too. So I'm saying, so the sun is also shedding light on things too. So you don't wanna have that wrong light shed on you in a way where it can create a catastrophic event. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back, chill, and relax. Sixth house. Now I'm saying this is a natural position of where you're gonna be stressing about your work, your routine, your health, and crisis and things of that nature. Try not to put yourself in a circumstance situation of releasing too much. You know what I'm saying? Because this can play out in a catastrophic event. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck around, curse out your boss. You might fuck around, get into argument with your coworkers or something, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And this is the house of Virgo too, so be aware of this shit. Also, seventh house. Now I'm saying this could be a circumstance situation where you're dealing with a uncompromised routine pattern with your relationships or a person, place, or thing. Try not to put heavy emphasis on these things. You know what I'm saying, because they can be taking advantage. They can be taking advantage of you. You may be trying to do too much, and they may not be pulling their weight. And of course, if they ain't pulling their weight, you might create a catastrophic event, or they can create a catastrophic event where it can go both ways. So sit back and chill and relax. Eighth house. Now I'm saying you could be basically getting too deeply into your desires and things of that nature, self doubt, self criticism, and things of that nature. Try not to put yourself into your desires not being met and things of that nature. Now I'm saying just sit back, be cool, calm, and collective, and learn how to create a motherfucking rainbow. This way you can dive in your own rainbows and not get caught up in somebody else's negative dark rainbows. Now we got the ninth house here, and with the Virgo in the ninth house. Now I'm saying you're gonna be basically getting caught up into routines and patterns, which are philosophical points of views, yeah, learning and experiences and things of that nature. Try not to put yourself in the circumstance situation of being too hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you can put yourself in an environment where things may not be playing out into your perspective. Because this is also the other side of Pisces, but of course it governs this area. So of course, try not to get too caught up into experiences that may not play out to your favor. You know what I'm saying? Try not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back, be calm, cool, and collective. You know what I'm saying? Also with the 10th house, Virgo in the 10th house. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be dealing with your routine, your career. Try not to put too much heavy emphasis on these areas because these can create catastrophic events where you can lose yourself and lose your career. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to get rest because rest is important with this position, and everything will be alright. 11th house. This is dealing with your associations, people that you relate to, and things of that nature. Try not to put too much routine and try not to put too many heavy emphasis on these areas because these things can create circumstance situations where it can turn you all over the place. You know what I'm saying, or put you in circumstance situations where your associates trying to borrow too much from you. You know what I'm saying? You may create a catastrophic event, but you may have to rebel on the motherfucker. So you don't want to do that. And of course, last but not least, we got Pisces. For Pisces, you're gonna be pretty much dealing with the routines and patterns when it comes to your dreams. You know what I'm saying, or nightmares. You know what I'm saying. So of course, try not to create a nightmare. Try to sit back, learn how to release, and not put too many heavy emphasis on your dreams. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to release, not fucking intake. This is not a new moon. This is not a waxing moon. This is a full moon now. Is on the curls of waning. So just sit back, be calm, cool, and collective. Now for the sun signs and moon signs and shit. Now with the rising signs, these are just your personalities and things of that nature, but it's also going to play on these characteristics. Now, when you got the Aries Suns, you're gonna be basically dealing with misunderstandings when it comes to routine and practicality because you run away from these things. But on the good side, you will be alright if you're playing good seeds. On the bad side, it won't be alright. Tauruses, you have the gift to basically get into details, be a service to others, and of course, allow the fruits and labors to flourish. Now, if you're on the bad side, Tauruses, you're gonna basically be picking up opposite energies of these natures, and you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Opposites attract, and of course, the moon loves being here, but of course, this is also an earth sign. We'll be talking about mutable, so you gotta learn how to switch. You gotta learn how to adapt. I mean, you're gonna be basically on the other end. You're gonna be pretty much playing to these circumstance situations to learn how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? These gifts can basically vanish for you, but of course, this is the time to release and receive your fruits and labors, whether they're good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And down the line, you'll know what to do and what not to do when the next new moon comes, where this shit really gonna take over. You need a 12-month motherfucking plan. Don't fuck around, man. Gemini's, you're gonna be learning how to be practical. You're gonna be learning how to be organized with your communications. And the moon and Gemini's, you're gonna be receiving this. Taurus moons, you're gonna be receiving other people, places, and things presenting themselves with a gift towards you. So you gotta just sit back and chill. Aries moons, you're gonna be receiving other people, places, and things that's basically dealing with misunderstandings in your routines and your daily life. Cancers, you're gonna have the opportunity to basically organize your emotions, organize yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have the opportunity to basically be a service to somebody, or you're gonna have the opportunities to basically indulge into your fruits and labors when it comes to your opportunities. Now, moon and Cancers, you're gonna be receiving opportunities from other people, places, and things that's displaying this in front of you, or on a broad perspective. Now, with the fifth house here, you're gonna basically be seeing the other side when it comes to reality of practicality And of course, looking at the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? You may put yourself in a circumstance situation of helping the kids or being for the kids during this time. Leos. Moon and Leos, you're going to be receiving this energy. Virgos, you're going to basically be having a spotlight on you. You're going to create a trine. You're going to create opportunities. You're going to create a square. Or you're going to create a opposite. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But of course, Moon and Virgos, you're going to be receiving these energies. Libras, you're going to be basically be seeing the other side when it comes to organizing your relationships and pretty much dealing with practicality. You know what I'm saying? Try not to indulge too much. Scorpios, you're going to have the opportunity to basically take into consideration with opportunities to be a service to people, help people be more practical. Motherfucking Sagittarius, you're going to basically be dealing with learning process when it comes to organizing the details with your experiences and what you learn, you know what I'm saying? Or looking at the bigger picture. Try to be looking at the details. Learn how to look at the details during this time. And of course, Moon and Sagittarius, you're going to be receiving this. Capricorns, you're going to have the opportunity to basically organize your career, your status, and these things are going to play out into your perspectives. Moon and Capricorns, you're going to basically be receiving other people, places, things that's doing this for you, which depend on those seeds you planted. And of course, on the other side, this is basically you going to be seeing this on a broad perspective, where you can basically intake these things or have the details on where you can see where you want to be seen in life. Also, Aquarius, Suns. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius, Suns. You're going to be dealing with misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? You may be over here, over there, over there. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn how to organize your thinking and communication skills. You need to learn how to you're gonna be basically dealing with misunderstandings when it comes to being your unique self. You know what I'm saying? You may try to be too unique into all areas, into all circumstance situations, because you know this Aquarius is kind of like exalted in that Mercury position. So of course you may have a fantasy. You may get into too many fantasies. You may be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be too all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be displaying yourself in a misunderstandable way. Of course, if you're playing in bad seeds. Now, if you're playing in good seeds, you will know what to do and know what not to do during this time. And of course, Moon and Aquarius is you're gonna be receiving other people, places, and things that's basically displaying misunderstandings and circumstances and situations that'll play out into your perspectives when it comes to communication, when it comes to these areas and things of that nature. Try to sit back and look at the details, and you'll be alright. And last but not least, Pisces. You're gonna be basically dealing with opposite dreams, and opposite circumstance situation when it comes to visions and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on the seeds you planted, if you planted good seeds, your dreams, opposites go on track into good rain. Now, if it basically play into bad seeds, it's going to be the opposite of bad rain, nasty rain, dirty rain, you know what I'm saying? Toxic rain, you know what I'm saying? Rain that'll burn your skin rain, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to play in these positions. Now, when it comes to Moon and Pisces, for last but not least, you're going to be receiving opposite dreams, opposite circumstances and situations, opposite scenarios. Now, you have the ability to take into consideration that you need to decipher what dreams you want to intake, or decipher what dreams that needs the motherfucking detachment. Now, it's up to you to take these things into consideration. Real shit. And that's the full moon energies for all zodiac signs. Sit back, relax. You know what I'm saying? This is the last full moon of the year, aka the winter year, which means March 21st is the spring equinox, which will be the actual 2021, which we would say just in general, the new spring, the new birth of the head. And of course, it's going to go all the way to the feet, which is the last circumstance situation that's going to be played out. Understand and understand that once you know where you're at, once you know how you position yourself, you ain't got shit to worry about. You are the god, you are the goddesses, you are the queens. Now sit back, chill, relax. It's Sunday, so you already know. Try not to relax too much. Try to put in some energy work, which of course Sunday is a day to express yourself. This ain't the day to sit back, lay down, get lazy and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Try to meditate, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to release. Do a whole lot of releasing, you know what I'm saying? Release, express that, you know what I'm saying? And of course, everything will be alright, you know what I'm saying? Try not to get caught up in some circumstance situations where you all over the place, because you could be getting attacked by spirits that maybe basically be having you feel the need to not be satisfied during that time. You could be all over the place, lollygagging and shit. Try not to do that shit. Sit back, chill, relax, smoke a blunt, you know what I'm saying? Get some pussy, you know what I'm saying? Release, you know what I'm saying? Play with the pussy, you know what I'm saying? You'll be alright.